Hello everybody, this is the first video of 2022. We're going to Pelicamp. We're back to the gills here in the Colorado. And yeah, it's, what day is today? January 9th, 2022. In this first 2022 episode, after the Florida RV Supershow, we're going to visit Hillsborough River State Park. And then Pelicamp, our northern Florida retreat. After that, we'll head west on the Florida Panhandle towards Mexico Beach.
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV, yeah.
It is once again that time of the year in which we go to Tampa, to the Florida RV Supershow. I've seen this black series online many times. Well, this is something real new here at the RV show. This is a European model.
Mike's in there, you can say hi.
Mike's in there? Okay, I'll say hi.
This one's mine, Robert.
No, Mike, no. I don't think so, Mike. This is the one.
This is mine.
Oh, no, we don't like twin beds, so you can have it. We have this lonesome camper here. This is Hoosier Custom Cruiser. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they're from Indiana. Ember recreational vehicles here. I haven't seen him before. So let's take a quick look at him. He passes the shower test. Oh, plenty. If you are 6'2", 6'3", you'll be very happy. Well, once again, good morning from the Florida RV. Hello everybody from the 2022 Florida RV Super Show. As you know, this is the one time of the year, or twice, in the year, where we come and see everything, all the new towables, motorized, all the new... that didn't come out good.
Well, yeah, like almost every year, in January we attended the Florida RV Super Show. And coincidentally, this looks very similar to the beginning of my 2018 cross-country road trip. We departed from almost the same spot at the Florida State Fairgrounds. This time, however, we're not traveling nearly as far. In fact, we're staying in the area for a couple of days. We're going to spend 2 nights at Spanish Main RV Resort, the closest one that took online reservations. They already gave me the gate code and my site number since it is Sunday and the office is going to be closed. I'm just going to pick up the map and look for our site. It is that typical old-style Florida RV resort with lots of park models and permanent residents, but it is nice. Here we are, this is our site, and immediately our neighbor got up, helped us backing in the trailer, and invited us to his communal campsite later that night. It is that type of RV park that feels like a community, but I think we're just gonna take care of some chores and rest. And tomorrow we'll go by Hillsborough River State Park and maybe find out if Zephyrhills water really comes from a natural spring. But first things first. First, we have to do laundry.
I want to say thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this episode. And as you know, in my line of work, education never really ends. There are always new things to learn, and let me tell you, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone who loves learning, and it can help you make 2022 a year of new learning, growth, and connection through creativity. And I've been using Skillshare for years now. It has definitely helped me refine my craft. Things like storytelling, social media, even color grading, all aspects. And if there's a skill you'd like to learn, chances are they are going to have a class for it. For example, as you know, my forte is doing videos and even writing my own scripts. But when it comes to writing actual articles or even my newsletter, I tend to struggle. Some people have even asked me when I'm going to write a cooking book. Well, I've been looking into this class Copywriting for Beginners, How to Write Web Copy That Sells Without Being Cheesy by copywriting veteran Jesse Forrest, so I can improve my writing skills. Now, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. Well, it is laundry time. Well, they have a little bit of a convoluted system here because you would think you could pay by credit card, but none of them work. Then what you have to do, you have to download the Laundry Value app. You have to recharge that app with a credit card. And the minimum is $10. So if all you want to do is one laundry, that is like $2.25 here and another $2 here, then I have the minimum is $10. And I don't know if I'm ever going to come to an RV park that has this same system. It's kind of weird. I mean, credit cards, when they work, is perfect. Otherwise, I prefer coins, to be honest about it. Actually, the app is pretty cool. It gives you a notification whenever your cycle is finished and all that. But I don't like the fact that you're always going to end up with a balance on that account. It's never an exact number of, you know what I mean. Well, let's walk around a little bit. This part of the park is actually very nice. Where we are, our site, we're surrounded by a few round down RVs, but the folks seem to be nice. They're having a big campfire there, so there's definitely a sense of community here. But anyway, they have a swimming pool. Yeah, you need a key to get into the pool, so we won't do that. And in there, they have a game room and a fitness center, but there's people there, so I'm not gonna film it. Now here on the second floor, this seems to be the community center.
Well, tomorrow will be another day.
Well, good morning. Today we're going to the post office, to Hillsborough River State Park, and maybe Zephyrhills. Maybe we'll find out where they make the water.
Here we are, Hillsborough River State Park. We've never actually been here. And come to think of it, we haven't been anywhere since last November, so we're definitely overdue. Also, we haven't done anything in this part of Florida in a long time, and the weather is perfect today. The ranger recommended the Hillsborough River Rapids Trail, so that's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna do the Rapids Nature Trail, which seems to be very short, about a little over a mile, 1.1 miles, so should be easy.
It is like paradise, let me tell you, and so quintessentially Florida. This area of Florida, at least. I remember the first time we saw this type of forest. It was during the first RV trip, actually, at Corrigan State Park, which is a little further south. And I felt like Ponce de Leon, discovering a type of Florida I had never seen before.
I hear water. We must be getting close.
As I was saying, having lived in the big metropolis of Miami all of my adult life, and not traveled much in Florida, to be honest, I thought it would be all beaches and swamps, but our Sunshine State is actually quite amazing and diverse. All we need is mountains, really.
Oh, look at that. But technically, any body of water, any body of fresh water in Florida could have gators. So they always have that warning sign. This is beautiful. Look at this.
It is the combination of the live oak with the cypress knees, even the palmetto along the river that gives this place such a unique beauty.
American alligator. Can you imagine if we saw one? I mean, it is winter. It is totally possible to see them out of the water in winter time. By the way, beautiful weather today. It's perfect hiking weather. It's probably 60 degrees or high 50s. I mean, and let's face it, it is not much of a hike when it comes to like it being strenuous or anything like that. It's very flat, very nice.
Here, once again, some cypress knees, which are apparently part of the root system, but nobody really knows exactly for sure what their purpose is.
Take a look at this huge old dead tree. It even has a hole in it. So this is... I don't think this is going to be standing much longer. Look at that. Look at all these cypress knees here. This is kind of like a wetland here in front of us. I don't want to get too farther, too much farther, just in case, but take a look at this place. Very, very interesting. And we are off trail here, by the way. This is kind of like a branch of the main trail, but what really caught my attention is this, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Oh, check it out! It looks like we have an egret here. Or maybe some kind of heron? What do you think? Ornithology is certainly not my forte. Oh, there. That's a better shot. A little less overexposed.
Yeah, there are several of these boardwalks. This is the suspension bridge. This one is open, and I guess they expect the water to come all the way this.
I mean, most Florida rivers have been flowing higher than normal this year. Such a beautiful place. I had no idea it was gonna be this nice. We can see the current, we can see the bottom.
Alright, let's go see the stationary bridge. Maybe.
Let me tell you, this place keeps getting better and better. Such a beautiful setting.
Here we are. This is the stationary bridge, which happens to be closed. And I think this is where we're gonna turn around. Oh yeah, it is closed. So this is where we're gonna turn around. We're gonna go back through the same trail, see if, it always looks different on the way back. I mean, it is a miracle. This dead tree is still standing.
It's been a beautiful hike, actually more like a leisurely stroll here along the Hillsborough River, which a few miles and a few meanders downstream will empty onto Tampa Bay at the heart of downtown Tampa. It is such a beautiful day.
And we're back where we started, at the rapids here on the Hillsborough River. What a beautiful park, I had forgotten how beautiful this Florida forest could be. It's like Pelicamp on steroids, right?
Many other things to do at the park, and some areas that are still closed as of January 2022, like the concession stand. But there is a kayak lounge ramp and other trails as well.
We are approaching Zephyrhills, which I don't think there's any Zephyr, and I'm pretty sure there are no hills around here, but you never know. In any case, first we're gonna go to one of the springs where Zephyrhills gets their water from. That's what they say. It is closed today, but I'm just gonna, go there, knock at the door, or maybe just pass by it. One of these days, we might be able to corroborate whether they really get the water from a spring here in this area, but not today. They only open on Saturdays, I think. Now let's go, since we're here, might as well go to the town of Zephyrhills and see what it looks like. I've never been there.
Actually, we're kind of hungry and we don't know of many choices here at Zephyrhills, so we're going to Tampa, to our favorite local brewery. We haven't been there like in 5 years, so we're certainly overdue.
Well, here we are making our pilgrimage to Cigar City Brewing Company. We haven't been here in years, so here we go.
Cigar City Highlight tastes so much better here.
The croquetas and the chicharrones. That's good.
Let's taste the croquetas, which are alright. The frita is good, and the Cuban sandwich too. But the chicharrones were the best by far. I wanted to buy the same t-shirt I bought 5 years ago, but they don't have it anymore.
Oh, that was a feast. It's always cool to see every city's approach to Cuban food. And Tampa is probably the oldest city in the United States where there has been Cuban food, since Cubans have been here like since the 1850s or whatnot. So Yeah, very cool. The best thing was the chicharrones. I mean, even better than the Cuban sandwich. Now let's get back to the campground.
Nah, not another RV cooking show. Not yet, anyway. We're just gonna soak some red kidney beans here overnight, and tomorrow we're making Cuban-style frijoles colorados. At least, my version of it. Okay, let's cook those beans now, and here's some Spanish chorizo sausage, which we'll remove the casing and slice. It'll give it that delicious paprika flavor, and it will release the fat that we'll use to cook the rest. Now some salted pork for additional fat and flavor. We're gonna chop an onion. Oh, look at that. That's gonna taste so good. Now, how about some multicolored peppers? We're going to do some minced garlic, which I prefer to do from scratch, but this will do in a pinch. Oregano, cumin, and of course, paprika. Some dry cooking wine, some tomato sauce, and we'll call that a sofrito. Now we're going to add it to those pre-soaked beans, and we'll add a little extra water.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pressure cook it for about an hour. No, for exactly an hour on high pressure, and it should be enough. We're starving. Hopefully it came out good. We still need to add potatoes and carrots and other stuff, but we may do that later because we have an invitation to eat tonight. Not the most authentically classical recipe, but hey, I think it's gonna be good. Oh, yeah. This is one of my favorite things. Frijoles colorados, or red kidney beans. And they taste great. I mean, it's not the most accurate or classical or typical recipe, but I don't care. You know. Morning, everybody. I'm here with Steve. We're gonna use this thing called the scuttle to make some breakfast, but first we have to make fire. That might work.
That's looking good.
Yeah, it's starting to look good. Yeah, we've spent a couple of days here at Pelicamp, just you know, enjoying the nature and making some beautiful night photography, and getting some work done too.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
So getting hungry, so I'm gonna fire up that scuttle and bring some eggs and eat. Join us.
I don't know, perhaps the scuttle wasn't the best idea, but I'm sure it's gonna be great.
Alright, so this is the final product. We've got ourselves a bacon and egg sandwich, and it looks delicious. We're gonna add some hot sauce now and have breakfast. Cheers.
Oh, by the way, this came to visit too. Next, the road will take us to Mexico Beach, Florida, and Orange Beach, Alabama, as we explore the Gulf Coast in winter. But more about that on the next episode. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the road.
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. And 'cause I'm free in my RV, yeah, I'm riding. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV.